Hello TikTokers, I am the Christian Relationship Counsellor, and I woke up with the parable of the talents on my mind. Not quite sure why, but it made me think, okay, the parable of the talents, just in case you don't know, but you probably do, is that God entrusted three men with talents. One he gave 5, one he gave 2, the other he gave 1 according to their abilities. And it made me think about, what would you do if there are 3 of you, you and your mates, God gives you £1, he gives the next one a 5, and he gives the other one a tenner. What would you feel when you got that £1? Would you say, what can I do with this? And just fling it down or put it down and just think, I'm not going to do anything with it? Likewise, the guy with the £5, is he going to think, okay, I can probably get egg and chips with this? I don't even know if you can get egg and chips with it, but might be able to get something with it. And he might be a bit more appreciative. Guy with £10, I know these are very small amounts, but I'm just trying to kind of help you identify with each of those individual situations. Now, I was thinking, if that person who got £1 was wise, £1 might not seem much, but he could actually buy 10 sweets for 10p, go to a school, and talking about modern days now, go to a school and sell each sweet for 20p and double it. But sometimes we have talents and we don't appreciate them, and because they're not great, and because we can't sing with a beautiful voice, or we're not famous football stars or actresses, we really don't appreciate our talents, and we dumb them down, or we just forget about them. But you know, talents are called talents for a reason. They're because they don't cost you anything. It's something that's innate within you. And you can do something with a talent that will make you money, even though it costs nothing, even though it's a very, very small thing for some people. I mean, people who experiment, they're the ones who make scientists, and they make biochemists, and they do all kinds of things, architecture. People who experiment can be the richest people in the world, and they can experiment with next to nothing. So you don't need to have a lot of money in order to make money. You just need to have a creative mind and an experimental mind. But too many people are so unappreciative, and they don't look at the wider picture. They're looking at the amount. £1, what can I do with £1? Or what can I do with £10? Or I've only got £100, or whatever it is, I don't have enough. And it is that spirit of dissatisfaction that takes away all the profit that you could enjoy. We were all given more than enough. I don't know what each of our talents is or can be. But for example, I might have a talent of speaking to you guys. It's not making me any money, but down the line it might do. I might get introduced to some famous person. Who knows? I might get called to go on TV. I don't know. But when you have something, or when the Spirit talks to you, or when you come up with an idea, you need to exploit it. You need to do the most that you can do with whatever little you have. It's not the size of the talent. That's what, you see, when God gave out those talents, he did that deliberately. And he said, according to each of your ability. What he's saying is quite insulting, because what he's saying is, to the one he gave 1 talent, that's all you're worth. That's all your ability is worth. And he proved that's all his ability was worth by not doing anything with the one talent. The one with the 10 talents, he did more, not because he had more money, but because of his ability to reproduce, to reinvest, to make more. He had that mindset. And a lot of people, they have that mindset of poverty. They have that mindset that if I don't have this, I can't do that. I need to have millions instead of making the most of what little they have. Even if you've got £10, if you have a creative mind, you can double, treble, quadruple that £10. And if you keep doing that, can you imagine how much money you make? I decided to save £25 a month. Now, £25 a month seems like a pittance. And I don't miss it out of my salary. But the other day I looked and I had £2,000 in that account. And I'm like, bloody hell, £25. And I mean, I know I've been doing it for a while, but it doesn't matter. They have this saying in Jamaica called every mickle make a muckle. And we have to kind of do better with what we have. We have to learn to appreciate what little we have, regardless of how small. When you think of those beggars, they have the creativity out of nothing to make money. Yes, we chastise them because we're thinking you're exploiting us, but they're using their talent. They're using the sales technique. They've learned how to appeal to people's emotions and people's guilt complex and people's arrogance. That's what they're doing. Don't have squat, but I bet they go home with a hell of a lot of money. I hear some of them make a hell of a lot of money. So the talents, just read Matthew 25:14-30 and try to put it in perspective with your own life and try to think what little you have, how you can double it, treble it, quadruple it, whatever you can do to make more, regardless of how small. I don't know who this message is for, but it's for someone. Because some of us, we feel so despondent because we don't have anything. Sometimes that's how we think. I don't have anything. I can't make money. I can't get a job. I'm too old. I don't feel well. Who's going to employ me? Be grateful of small blessings. God didn't leave anyone, not one of us, without a talent, even if it's one talent and somebody else has 5 or 10. What you need to do is look at what talent you have and see how you can exploit that talent and not just sit on it. It's a sin to sit on your talents. You're spitting in the face of God when you ignore your talents or you let your talents die with you. We all have life experiences. Even that. We have life experiences. We can share them with other people so they don't make the same mistakes. Or even if it's not about saving them from making mistakes, because we all have our destiny. We all are fated to live a certain way. Then at least people can benefit from the information. And people can align themselves with the information. And people can say, wow, that person went through that. Look what he's doing. Or look what she's doing. I can do that too. And you'd be surprised how you can inspire people. Inspiring people doesn't cost you a dime. And yet it can, they say you can lead something to water, but you can't make them drink. I can't think of the phrase now. But what I'm saying is that what you do and how you present yourself and what story you tell can help somebody save their lives. So, peeps, don't be dissatisfied. Don't be disgruntled. Don't compare yourself to other people. Just focus on yourself. What talent did God bless me with? Appreciate it. Thank God for it. Exploit it. I am the Christian Relationship Counsellor, and I hope you find this useful. Please find me on YouTube, and thank you so much